Mark Igo from MyHockeyLive.com is with us, and we're going to get to him in just a matter of seconds or so here, Mark. But I think your mic is on. His mic is on, Jamie? All right, so his mic is on. So you'll be like the voice from outside the frame.
And then you'll come into the frame.
I've been there before.
And
I've been there.
and then you'll magically appear in just a matter of moments if he's able to do this, and he's working hard at it.
First and foremost, welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for taking up your time.
Appreciate it.
So this could be the room. Anyway, tell us a little bit about, wait. I want to, before you tell me a little bit about myhockeylive.com, I wanted to make sure all the cameras are set up right. There we go. There we go. Soon enough, he'll switch it over there, and we can talk. And because you're closest to the camera, you look like you are bigger than us. And
that's right.
You are. Okay. It's okay. All right. Let's talk about myhockeylive.com. Tell me a little bit about the website, what your plans are, and how this whole thing came about.
Great. Thanks, Jimmy. And Jimmy, thank you for having me here.
Pleasure.
MyHockeyLive.com will launch on November the 1st. We're really excited about it. State-of-the-art website that will come fully equipped with a mobile app. As you know, today, kids are on buses or commuting to and from rinks, so they have their smartphones with them regularly, as do the coaches now. Really what we've done over the past 8 years is develop communication tools for the coaches and the administrators so that they can have up-to-the-minute analytics or stats from the games that were played, scores, and then just last year we started really adding live streaming to the mix, and that's why we determined to cut over from MassHighSchoolHockey.com into MyHockeyLive.com this year to really increase our footprint within hockey all across the Northeast. Not just in Massachusetts, but we have schools like Delbarton down in New Jersey and Bridgeton Academy and schools like that
I'm excited.
Come to Massachusetts and play the Malden Catholics or the Catholic Memorials or the St. Sebastians. And then, we did 42 games last year. Amazing. And Pat Serio, who is our cameraman, and Paul McNamara, who
That's
does...
Pat?
That's Pat
Hey,
Serio.
good to meet him.
Paul McNamara over at the table was calling most of the games. We did a majority of those 42 games towards the end of the season around tournament time. And, they were coming in a lot faster than we could handle. And, we didn't really have the administrative staff in place to really manage it. But we had teams like Beverly High School that stepped up and, wanted all of their tournament games broadcast live from Stoneham Arena or wherever, or Falmouth Arena, or wherever we might have been. So we have now the infrastructure to do it properly. And looking forward to having you come on board to help us out and manage a lot of that, because that will be a huge undertaking. But I think we'll be able to do maybe 3 or 4 games a night, and maybe 10 games a week, and we're excited about it. And every team will have an individual mobile app. So if you're a Duxbury Dragon, you'll have a Duxbury Dragon right there on your smartphone. You click on the Duxbury Dragon app, and up comes your team page, your schedules, your videos. We'll send mobile notifications that your game time's at 7 p.m. Don't forget to tune in, and then obviously we'll be looking for advertisers and sponsors, right, to help fund the program.
Why did it take this long? Because other states, as you know, they have this, and I mean, I've always felt that high school sports it's one of the most incredible venues that we have in this country. As you mentioned, you struggled last year without infrastructure to get all of this done. Now, hopefully, you got a bigger staff. Yes, and you'll have some people who come there and do commentary and so forth. But more importantly, why did it take so long?
Well, I think especially hockey, for instance, is a very regionalized sport, right? So, the football, the basketball, as you mentioned, if you go to California, you go to Texas, you go to Florida, Friday night lights, right? I mean, you're getting every football game, you're streaming every football game, you're getting thousands of people to show up for these events. So, in hockey, it's a bit of a niche, but it's a very loyal audience. I mean, these people are very passionate about their sport.
Oh, yes.
Most people that even, graduate from the high school game go on to play club hockey. And that's an area that we're looking at. My son played down at Mass Maritime, and we went down to Falmouth last year to do one of their games and things like that. So we see, a vast landscape here for hockey, for our ability to get out to various rinks, to do high school hockey, to do club hockey, to do prep school hockey, and things like that. The NFHS Jimmy, the federation runs everything in regards to national. So there are, companies out there that do all of the tournaments, or the championship games, but don't necessarily follow the day-to-day games or
Will you get
the
blocked out
playing
on that?
games. We actually got hired, contracted to do the state tournament games last year
works. This
for a
definitely
company
works.
out of Connecticut. So, that was a good undertaking for us. Our full team was intact. It was a little bit of a different experience because, we thrive on kind of the live commentary that you two do, with Paul and I kind of
We comment.
commenting
We do?
back and forth and,
Comment?
and whatnot. But
We know how to fill time, don't we?
We fill time,
It's pretty
yes.
scary.
He's speaking for
I-
himself.
Yes,
I'm
of course.
going to
Yeah.
comment.
No,
I love
Jimmy,
watching.
I
the-
walked away from you for 5 minutes. You just
Right.
kept going. It was a
Yes.
wonderful thing. That's a skill, by the way.
Right.
So, Mark, it's really because of how technology has come so far in such a short period of time, it allows people to do what we're doing here tonight at the Knobscott Cafe and allows you to go out and do hockey games. The live streaming process is one of the neatest things ever because basically you don't have to worry about, satellite time and, cables and all that stuff. You just show up with your phone or your iPad or your webcam like we're using here tonight, and off you go and broadcast. And I'm actually really looking forward to it. And perhaps if anybody's out there interested in becoming a play-by-play or color analyst, I know somebody who can train you. Hello. And hopefully we'll be able to do that because we'd like to provide you with as many crews as you could provide us with games.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the goal. We know the Coaches Association, the MIAA, welcomes the opportunity to promote the sport.
Yeah.
Not MIAA has kind of been resistant to video streaming over the few years. I've heard.
Has that
Right,
changed?
and it has changed. Yeah, now they're part of the National Federation of High Schools, and all of their tournament games are now streamed live, whether it's football, basketball, hockey. Obviously, we partaked in last year, so all of their sports are now being streamed, and they've been more than inviting to our team. Formerly MassHighSchoolHockey.com, now MyHockeyLive.com, to come into the games and set up, whether it's at Stoneham Arena or the Bog down in Duxbury. We've done a ton of games from all around the state. So we want to be, I guess, more inclusive now that we'll have more depth to our team.
Do you have the studio component where you would have like a center?
We don't have a live.
Can you think of that?
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Yes,
All
Jimmy,
right.
Jimmy,
Good.
Jimmy
I'll
will-
take care of
I'd
that.
love
In my dreams right now.
Hosting that would be fun because you could jump to 4 or 5 games.
That's right.
You could
Yeah.
people would be sitting there going, I wonder
Right.
what's happening up in Shrewsbury.
Right.
Oh, we're going to Shrewsbury right,
Right,
now.
right,
Boom.
right.
And you
That would
just
be very
type
cool.
into Shrewsbury. That would be, but you're
Right.
getting to that though, Mark, right?
I think we are. I
it's
think
a-
there's an interest in possibly doing that.
The thing is, you don't have to, allot $250,000 to build a TV studio. I built one right around the corner here for $25,000 5 years ago, and we did 1,500 hours of live web stream with young people at the controls.
Yeah.
So it can happen, and it doesn't have to break the bank. I do want to bring Paul in though.
Yep, Paul Spear from
Okay,
Framingham.
Paul Spear
Absolutely.
from Framingham High School.
Before he goes though,
Yeah.
Mark, very
I knew he'd
quickly,
get
young
always the
people,
last.
you'll have them involved in this too.
We are going to have young
High
people.
school.
We're going to have announcers. We're going to have color
Joe Braverman
commentators,
is
and we're
going
gonna
to
have
be
folks
one of your
behind the
announcers.
camera.
Beautiful.
So the young people will be very much involved with this
I like
through
this.
Jimmy's
So Mark,
networks.
I like
Mark,
this,
I want you to
Thank you.
I want you to go meet Mark Braverman and also
All right.
Joe Braverman over there because
We'll say hello
he's
to
going to
them.
be one of the voices for you.
Awesome. Great.
All right, Paul, come
All
on
right.
over. Thank
Take
you,
care,
Mark.
guys. Thanks for having me on.
Don't go far because we're going to go until about 8:30 or so.
Okay.
And we got it.